Only 1.6% of college football players will make it to an NFL roster. Those odds get even slimmer for athletes coming out of Division II programs.
It's always hard to tell. You know, I've been around so many great players and seen so many great players, and it's so hard and so rare to get to that level, you know, the NFL, and make it stick, you know.
Missouri S&T in Rolla is best known for its academics. In 2022, the website Money ranked Missouri S&T as the 5th best college in the country for engineering majors, but they do play football there. And on Sunday, S&T for the 3rd year in a row will get a bit of the spotlight at Super Bowl 59. Tershawn Wharton plays defensive end for the Chiefs. He got to Kansas City from Rolla in 2020 as an undrafted free agent.
I think he's one of the most coachable and hardworking guys I've ever been around. And I mean that. And I think if you talk to Coach Drury or you talk to Coach Fenwick, they'd probably say the same thing.
The best players want to be coached, you know, and he always wanted to be coached. He always wanted to improve, and nobody ever questioned how hard he played or how hard he worked. I mean, he was definitely the hardest worker in the room.
Missouri S&T's website indicates that the university has had 4 players make it to the NFL. The last player to do so before Wharton was in 1987. So how did an undersized Division II player make an NFL roster?
But he was a player that drew so much attention out there, it made everybody else better. And that's one of the marks of a great player is if you can make all the players around you better. And not only was he a great player on his own part, he made, you know, stars out of other guys on the defensive unit too.
You know, I knew he was a little bit on the shorter side for a defensive lineman, but I also knew how quick and twitchy he was, how powerful he was, and also how hard he worked. And so if anybody was going to get a true opportunity and make it count, I knew he was going to be that guy.
And though he's known for getting past offensive linemen and hitting the quarterback, Wharton also made headlines earlier in the season after catching a young Chiefs fan who fell from the front row stands while trying to get autographs from players. And as the Chiefs get ready for the Super Bowl, Tershawn comes into the big game, recording at least 1 sack in their 5 most recent games. Not bad for a D2 guy.
We were up in Kansas City, and my dad was working with the Chiefs at the time, and he arranged a tour for our team. So we were walking around Arrowhead, and I remember walking right next to Turk, and we were walking through part of it where the open air part, and I remember there was an end zone where you can walk through, and all of a sudden it opens up to the field. And I heard him say it, and I was right behind him, said, "I'm going to play there someday."